All right, so welcome back to Crown of the Oathkeeper. Hmm. So the larger picture, you're looking for the crown of the kingdom, the royal crown, which your old mate, now departed mate, Lord Simonda, felt was critical to the whole thing. So you've gone on a quest to find the crown, and if you happen to take the head of a Queen Athena, then so be it. You started on the third level, came down to the second level, had some battles with some uh, twisted knights, and then managed to kill this nasty chain guy. But this young lady here, uh, who did she take a shot? Looks like probably
Randall.
Randall. Yep. And
Randall took her sword from her with the strength contest. Athletics.
all right, so we have an initiative order up here. Let's go through it step by step. Well, no, maybe not just yet. What do you guys do?
As soon as I grab the sword, I'm gonna chuck the sword over to Shinigami.
Okay.
Playing hot potato with it.
Now, it's slightly difficult where you are at the moment because there's still swinging chains here. They're not animated like they were before, but if you want to go to Shinigami, go for it. Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, because I'm good at these.
Okay.
Not bad.
Salstrom, why don't you make me an acrobatics check as well, Shinigami?
Okay. I was gonna say that I would probably try and use my telekinetics to grab it in the air, but do you want acrobatics?
Oh.
Or athletics?
Acrobatics. It's no strength. It's just dexterity to not cut yourself. Ah, beautiful. Okay.
And I will try to position myself in front of Gala.
Are we in order? Or are we just doing anything we want? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. It's just people are throwing my stuff around, and I'm like just sitting there like a dumbass. So I'm just wondering if we're in order or if, just, you know what I'm saying? my character's not going to go, oh, okay, cool, and just watch stuff happen. So.
Well, I'll tell you what. Adrift, we're going to say you pause for a second. Randall, for your turn, you throw the sword to Shinigami.
Yep.
I mean, you did roll low on the initiative, Gagala, but we'll get to you. Toriel, what are you doing while this madness is happening?
And
you remember what I said last week, right? What I whispered to you?
Yeah.
Okay,
she's crying on the floor uncontrollably and not really paying attention to what everyone else is doing at the moment.
Okay. Shinigami, the sword switches across into your hand, and you dexterously catch it.
I am going to do a thing.
Good. I'm going to say this is a sword. I know it's someone's spiritual weapon, but it seems too convenient. So this is Gala's sword.
Okay. I'm trying to find where it is. Because I haven't used it yet, so it's still available. Come on, where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to do this first.
So you're considering me? You're gonna consider me a target?
I am.
All right. Do I do it now or at the beginning of my turn?
Right now. Right now, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
I couldn't remember if you had a strong wisdom or not.
It's a paladin.
Yeah, it's unusual that I failed my rolls with the sword as often as I have actually, because I have such a high wisdom. That's why it's But anyways, go ahead. Is that an action or is that your bonus action?
Action.
Action. Cool.
That is my action, so I will then step back to there.
Just in case it matters, everywhere the chains are is difficult terrain because you're pushing
Oh yeah, you
through
can help go
chains.
back.
All right, where was I?
Here.
You were right here by the sword, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
One square up.
Trying to move, but I'm stuck now. There we go. Okay. So when I get to there,
I'm guessing you took the sword with you.
yeah.
How does Vinnick, you're not in the initiative order? Are you on? Were you here last week? Last time we played?
He
I
wasn't.
think I was. That's weird that I'm not. Here, let me
Oh yeah, he was here.
But that just
let
didn't
me,
seem an
let me
initiative.
roll. I don't know what
It was towards the end of the night, so you may not have heard.
We'll slot you
Look
in
at the
right
nat 20
there.
fly.
Okay. The Shinigami, taking the sword, retreating back a little bit, trying to scare Gala, but Gala is wise apparently. Gala, what do you do?
Taylor's gonna walk past what's his name here? What's this guy's name? I can get to there. Randall. And say and be talking, and she's gonna say as she walks, how dare all of you? Who do you all think you are? Evil is down upon us, and you would lash out upon me. This weapon came to me due to my divine heritage to help end this evil, and you take it from me. You have no right to it. You have no right to say anything about this. We had, and I hate to say it, an evil party member who had a bloodlust, and you all did nothing. And now you come at me. I'm a paladin, and I deserve, and that weapon came to me through my Azamar heritage. Puts out her hand and says, my sword, or all bonds of friendship are broken.
Young Gala, I did nothing. I'm over here praying to the Redeemer. How dare you say I have betrayed you?
Well, hold on, and as she does that, she's going to also do her Azamar heritage and let her wings fly out. Making me use my resources, jerks. Her wings fly out, her eyes flare up, and she's glowing as an angel with her hand out. Now, for all friends, all bonds of friendship are broken. And what comes next is not on me. I will have my vengeance upon this bitch queen.
I like Daniel. He plays a good paladin. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some lessons from him.
I would say, would there be a opportunity to? I don't want to necessarily hit her.
No, but I was thinking like grappling or something.
I was about to say, can I make as she comes out an opportunity to grapple her to keep her from moving?
Well, the whole story I was walking through here through the whole thing. So I mean, it's not like I standing next to you. But yeah. I mean, we're opponents, right? Sure. I mean, let's fight. That's you want a PvP. It's all you guys, not me. You guys are the one doing it. So let's go. I mean, I have something that's happening, and you guys had an evil party member that was willy nilly killing people. You're cool. And now it's like the blonde. So she's like, fuck you. And rightfully so, I'm going to say. I'm role playing, and I'm not saying, I don't want to be that. This is my character to do, but this is kind of when it's going to have to go if we're going to go this route. So cool.
This is not Daniel, right? This
No
is
hard
Gala.
feelings.
Not Daniel, Gala. Okay.
And no hard feelings, is what I'm saying. As a player.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Randall and Gala opposed athletics check.
Yeah, here we go.
Two
You're
kinda
still
beefcakes.
enlarged, right?
Yeah. 24.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here, because you're making me use all my stuff. That's cool. I have a lucky and I have inspiration. Can I use the lucky? And if that doesn't work, use the inspiration, or just one of them. That's it.
Just one of them. Just one reroll.
Right. I have to get a high number, but sure.
Does your aura factor into it?
It already is.
Saving throws.
Nope, not good enough. All right, so you stop me, but I still make my speech, and I held up my hand for my sword, saying, "What comes next is on all of you." Oh, can I use my action to break free?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same kind of thing. I have to roll good, but yeah, it's fine.
It's at a +7, but at advantage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's no way I can break free, so that's fine. Anyways, and I hold out my hand defiantly. It's like, this is not on me.
I'm gonna as she tries to go. I'm gonna actually I'm gonna big old meaty arm at this point in time because I'm like giant size. Just kind of grabs her up there. I could feel the wings like shoot out and like stun me a little bit, but I just kind of like clench harder. Kayla, don't you realize what that sword is doing to you? You've already struck me. You struck Toriel just a few minutes ago. Look at her. As I probably hear sobbing of Toriel in the other room. This is not you.
Are we having a conversation? Or are we going to go and turn our stick? Because I'll say something back.
No,
after
the
we're done.
conversation.
Yeah, it's conversation.
She's going to go, "I know who I am. I have a moment where I can lose control. But this belongs to me. Not you to decide. None of you."
Young.
Question, Malcolm. Does me holding it have any impact on me?
No.
Young Gala, I am so disappointed you keep saying all of you. I have done nothing. I have not touched your weapon. That weapon came to you with the will of the Redeemer. I agree, it is yours. As Drift is going to assist in wrenching Gala free of Randall.
Venick? If you have any actions to do, we can just get the conversation flowing, I guess. But
So-
Venick.
So my goal in assisting Gala is if she has advantage the next time she tries to free from Randall. Because I'm proficient with athletics as well.
Venick?
What are you gonna try to? You're gonna try to like grapple her or something?
No, I'm assisting her in getting her free of Randall.
So
I am allied with Gallia right now because Drift thinks the Redeemer has brought that weapon into her hands and it is hers.
Randall's already got her grappled, but he's trying to help her break free, and I've got the sword right now.
Oh, and Gala's, her eyes are normal, except she did her divine heritage thing. Her eyes are normal when beforehand she didn't have the bloodlust in her eyes anymore, and it had passed. And then Randall took the sword. I was no longer in the throes of attacking anymore. It had already happened, and it was done. And her eyes went to normal, and she was like, "I don't mean to do this, but we got to go forward." And then you guys took the sword from her, so she's not like her eyes aren't flowing red when she's yelling, "This is mine," and all that. And she's not doing "my precious" like Golem or nothing. She's just like, "How dare any of you decide for me what's for me?" kind of action. So that's what's happening. Shinigami, if in case you thought she was still in the bloodlust, she's not.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know what the right thing to do is. Intimidation's not going to be the right thing. And that's like one of the better traits that I have here. Persuasion, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try to talk Gala down, I guess. It's like, Gala, we don't mean you any harm.
And she'll respond. "I bear none of you ill will, but that belongs to me. And what comes is your decision." And she holds her hand out still towards Shimagami, "My sword."
Toriel is going to say something. She's through her tears. She's going to say, "Stop this madness. We must work together to end this. Perhaps there's another way. We can sort this out, but not now, not here."
Ayla, take that much damage.
Who?
Ayla.
Oh, Gayla's taking damage? All right. Cool, yeah, that's right.
So, okay. So, what does that look like for Gayla, Daniel?
I'm not sure why I'm taking it, so it feels bad.
I'll just send you something in.
As long as I look at my inventory, I know what you're going at, but I think it's longer than it's only been a minute.
Yeah,
has it really been a minute?
Yeah, but
It says on the thing, on
I just
I'll
sent you.
text it to you.
I sent it to you in Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Discord real quick. Secrets. Secret. Oh, so this is only one. Oh, bad. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Makes sense to me. She's gonna like wrench in pain. Kind of. It's probably be more mental, like she's having like a migraine attack, like something hits her mind real quick, like it's in pain, and she blares through it, still looking at you with my sword. But you see her wince in pain. Yeah, like something hit her mind. Not good?
Yeah, so Randall, you see Galo physically wincing, taking some type of blow to
Randall's
the
not going to
brain.
do it. I mean, he's got her like held, and he's not like trying to hurt her or anything like that. He's just kind of got her, clenched over there, and to see her wrench. I'm going to say he kind of like, did I squeeze too hard? Like, I'm not trying to squeeze too hard. But would be like, sure, I didn't. There's no way I squeezed that hard. I mean, I tried to get it over there, and it's like, and just goes, it is your sword. I'm not trying. We're not trying to take it away from you at this moment in time, but you have to understand, Gala. You've struck two of your friends that you are now deeming that it is in our right. Wouldn't that be in our right that you struck us not just once but twice now? At least agree to this. We will give you back your sword, but you have got to make sure that we understand what this sword is doing to you. I'm afraid for you, Gala. Don't allow this sword to have some sort of influence over you and turn you something that you're not. You are not a bloodthirsty monster.
She'll pause for a moment and then say, well, I had me think real quick. Get it right. Release me. I am myself. Let me have the sword and we can talk. But it belongs to me now still. And she's going to say, I am not. She's just going to say, release me and give me back my sword and we can discuss what has happened.
And I'll break the grapple.
Okay.
And it should be on me. What are you going to do?
Well, first of all, I'm just going to assume that Toriel free action cries. Is that fair?
It is, but I think she is going to move closer to that, and she's going to feebly try. I don't even know if anyone else can tell, but she's going to try to get a body down from one of the chains. Probably not
With the red
not
dot.
very well, but
This is the one.
She's trying to climb the chain. Probably not very well.
Sure. So feel free to take dash
over
action
here.
across. Well, yeah. Seems like Toriel's
Yeah.
focusing somewhere else. So you just move over to the figure you
Okay.
see on the chains, and we'll let you do that. And Shinigami.
I sent you a private message.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna hold that action, but before I return the sword, we need to discuss how it impacts you, so we understand what to expect. I'm not gonna take the sword away from you, but we need to have an understanding before we give it back. I think that's fair because, like has already been noted, you've already attacked more than one of us.
I'm no longer grappled. Kayla's going to walk as far as she can up towards Shimigami and say, "You're not going to take my sword, but you'll hold
You're
it like
flying because you have your wings, right?
I don't get extra movement.
Oh,
Well, I can,
but
so I
I
don't
mean,
like fly through the chains. It's probably still like I weave through them or get around them, right? So it's still cool. And she's gonna stop right there and say, "You're not taking my sword, but you'll hold it while we'll talk. Coward, my sword now." And she says, "And we can talk, but you will not take what belongs to me." And say you will give it to me when you feel it is deemed necessary. She'll hand her hand up. I'm not talking until you give me my sword. I'm a warrior. I'm a paladin. I'm a defender of the realm. And I will have my vengeance upon this bitch queen. And I will have my sword now. As an order of a paladin, you should know what a sword and a weapon means to the warrior. They are one and the same. Now.
I also understand curses, and then I'll just I'll continue to hold my action for now.
Okay, well, then keep going. Which Drift's going to do, and I guess
yep. Sure.
I'll wait till I get closer, I guess, then. That's what you want. I mean, okay.
40. Drift will come up. Yes, the Redeemer has sent this sword to young Galia here. It is not on us to judge who or who not may use that weapon. The Redeemer sent it for her, it is hers. Give this sword back and let's stop this squabbling among us. We are still in hostile enemy territory. No time for this squabble. Return her weapon.
Squabbling is self-preservation. We can all become victims of this sword. That's not that's just self-preservation.
I will use. There are repercussions for everything. This sword was brought to me and to end this madness, the blood rain, and all the death and all the carnage we have all lost and suffered. And I will wreak vengeance upon the queen. I've lost my squire. I've lost my cousin. My mother died before all this. My adopted domo, my adopted mother, turned to a zombie I had to behead. I will have no more of this. I'll touch Drift's arm. Drift speaks the truth. My sword, and let us continue on, and I will discuss what we have discussed, but we must continue on. There is no more redemption for this.
Hey, Nick, do you do it?
I
Oh, well,
think
first
about
of all,
it.
Drift, do you do anything with your action? Conversation is free, so this is a bit of a
My action. Yes, Drift is going to kind of bring his hands together like this and bring them down toward Galia to give her like a stepping platform. If she wants to step on him, I will attempt to throw her to get her some more movement.
Okay. So you throw Gala over like that?
Well, like on her turn, if she wants to move, I'll try to give it like how you like lift somebody up over a gate or something like that. You know, I want to just give her a boost to her movement if she chooses to move on her turn.
Sure, sure. Okay, Vinnick, tension. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm very uncomfortable with this. I wish we could just move on and not fight amongst ourselves.
I'm gonna look back. Vennick is part of our team. He requires blood to live. We've been lucky so far that we've found enough animals for him to feast on. What happens when we don't? Will you turn upon him as well? My sword. We are all tainted. We all have darkness about us. Every single one of us. And Toriel's best friend turned on her. There is not one of us that has not been touched by darkness.
Mm. You speak good words.
Love being a paladin. It's fun.
Yeah.
You do anything with your action, Vinnick?
I'm gonna hold an action, and I'm gonna look at Shinigami and say, "Why don't you give the sword back? Let's give her another chance."
Hey. Randall.
And you also see the damage it took. I'm still wincing in pain. I'm not taking more damage. You can still see her eye wincing a little bit, like there's something in her mind that is hurting her. So that's still there. Just so you see it. Just so you know.
How dare you? I thought you were a better judge of character than that, Gala. You looked at every single one of us that we have been touched by darkness. I have spent my life trying to make a better life for my brothers. Trying to make a better life for my mother. Scrimping and saving under the thumb of a ruthless broker. And I have attempted many times to get out of it. But there's always been people that have reached out for help. You are not above the law, Gala. You may be a paladin, but that doesn't make you a god. Here, in the real world, where I had to fight and scrimp and save every day of my life to be who I am, I do not forget that. I worked for everything that I have earned at this point. Dare you speak of that and call me touched by darkness?
I'm gonna say back to you, we've all suffered. Darkness took your cousin. Things like that is what I've meant. Darkness is all around us. It is touching us. It is manipulating us. It is doing everything to us. And I, though it may be seen born of high, have not given the free gift you were given of love of a mother, and love of a family. I have had no love in my entire life. I've only scorned for what I was born as. And I have done good, and I still do good. I protected the realm, and I protected all those around me. You have witnessed that with your own 2 eyes. Darkness is now here. The sword made me do that, but it is here for a purpose, and it came to me through my divine origin, through my heritage. I was guided to it on our quest here to end this.
You think that you were guided to the sword? You just admitted it. The sword made you do this. You struck 2 of us. You mentioned Bass. Yes, he was crazy, but he only killed enemies. That's where he took it too far. But he never raised that blade against us. He used it to protect us. Your blade, while it may be on a conquest, does not care about the rest of us as long as it completes its mission.
Do anything
I
with your
got it.
action, Rendo?
I'm gonna step here and almost like position myself between Vinnick and Toriel just in case something was to go down, like protection wise.
I got a
Toriel?
question before Toriel
Sure.
goes.
Yep.
I was thinking about this, and it was kind of brought up in conversation. Because Gala has attacked more than one party member, does that break the oath of friendship?
There is no oath of friendship. I think you're getting confused with the last campaign.
Yeah, the last one we had that. This was
Yeah,
just
Odyssey, the Dragon Lords, we had the oaths. There's no oaths in this one.
we're just friends, and it's just like we've all said we're friends, and she's just said my sword or oaths of friendship are gone. Basically saying you do not give me my weapon, you keep it from me, you're my enemy, because you're disarming me and you're taking from me. And she's like, it's over, it's mine. How dare you take it from me? It's like I'm not a child, you know. I'm not, you know, I'm a warrior to be trifled with. You took my weapon. How dare you? And that's what she's saying to you. It puts her insight. That's what you're getting with your insight from her. She's angry that you've decided for her to take it from her. And that's what you get for insight.
Okay, thanks.
Toriel, this guy with the red dot over here, this is the figure you're looking for.
Yep. She's gonna dash, and it's difficult terrain, right? So we'll get half. I am gonna run. Well, I guess I'm gonna kind of beeline it, so it'll be kind of past Gala. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and as she's running by, she is still crying, and she gets out, my father, as she runs by.
Shinigami, you've got the sword.
I understand your bond with your weapon, Gala. I'll return it, but I want you to understand one thing. If you lose control again and attack one of us again, I will not consider you a friend anymore.
You gonna give her the sword?
You're gonna have to come and get it, but yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, like, if you want to go over and get the sword, go over and get the sword.
She's gonna take 2 steps forward, and she's gonna put her hand out for the sword to take it from the not straight contest, but just reach for it like it's mine, and put her hand halfway out and say, "My sword." Right, standing right next to you now. I mean, she's not gonna like take it from your hand gently, you know, and all that kind of. She's just like, hand it over.
When I hand it over, and she grabs the grip,
The pommel.
yeah, my hand will also wrap around hers in a very firm grip for like a full 2 seconds, and then I'll let go.
Okay. She'll take it, and you'll see that like the pain she was having kind of dissipates a little bit, and she puts the sword in its sheath, and she'll say, "I cannot make that promise. I can tell you now that it's now happened twice, and I seem to understand it better. But if the sword does not feed, it needs to be fed, and I cannot control that. That is what it needs."
And that is our concern.
And like I said, it may happen again. I can't always control it. Sometimes I can. Sometimes the sword is fed and there is no problem. Sometimes the sword is not fed and I feel it contest.
Then you
It
need to
doesn't
feed
want
it.
to kill one of you. It does need blood. It does need to be fed.
You need to feed it yourself of your own blood.
I'll see if next time if I can, but I cannot make that promise. This is mine. We will end this tonight. This is you. This is here. And it came for us to end this. And I look back. I may disagree with the Redeemer's ways. And I look at Drift. But the gods do work in ways that we don't understand.
Indeed, they do. Young Elia speaks truth.
When we fight, stay away from me. Because when it ends and it hasn't fed, I may not control. So keep your distance if you can. But we started this, and we will end this.
It may not be a problem for me. I've only got 8 hit points left.
Dude, I was gonna take a dagger to your ass if you didn't. If I got to you and it was gonna be like, you didn't give it to me, I was gonna free action reach for the sword. And if you didn't give it to me, I was gonna pull my dagger out, and I got lucky point, and I got others, and I'm looking for crits.
Yes. Well, I'll be burning my resources over here too, but
If I didn't have the intention of handing it over, I would have been standing out of distance.
Or I would have dashed to get to you because I didn't do it the first time. And I was like, I should have probably dashed. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna dash. I'm gonna calmly act this out a little bit because I'm not angry at you. I don't want to hurt you, but I want what belongs to me. And it's like I'm a warrior. I'm not a little schoolgirl that you see with blonde hair. How dare you? There's a little bit of probably like how dare you treat a woman that way, and how dare you treat a paladin that way? Coming out right there.
And then she turns into a half horse girl. No, wait, that's somebody else. Never mind.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts deep. I think that was a pretty cool interaction, guys. I think that was pretty fun.
I was enjoying seeing what's happened as a DM. It was very interesting, very, very excellent role playing as well for everybody. So, personally enjoying it. Personally enjoying the curse I won't say
Enjoying the
more, but-
chaos you created is what you mean?
dance, my puppets, dance.
And she's honest with you. She can't control it, and if you guys want her, she's not. You don't have to roll insight. You can honestly believe she hears the sword call for blood if it doesn't kill something, and per encounter. So that's what the curse is. You guys, she's explained it to you well enough, but inside you get that it has to kill something, or it needs at least a hit of blood from somebody. And so that's what you guys know from the sword dagger. You know everything else it does, which isn't a lot. I mean, it does some extra damage and gives me a better chance to hit stuff. But you guys do know it does that now. And that I was separated from it, and it hurt me, and then I was still feeling a little residual pain. You handed it back to me, and that residual pain left. So you know it caused me pain to be away from it.
And Shinigami suggested maybe your own blood. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. That's an idea.
Well,
We'll talk to the sword and see.
I do know, actually, but you don't.
Toriel, did you say that's your father?
Yeah, she pleads, help me. And
just
you
to be
can
clear,
see, now you did meet her father a few days ago, and he's quite dead, hanging from a chain now.
more like meat hook,
Like
pierced through the wall.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Can I use the remaining part of it to get over there and try to? Since I'm kind of giant size, I could probably reach him, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say make me an acrobatics check. Well, to get him off as humanely as possible.
Oh man.
Great wording.
Yeah, right. Gore.
Man, this is when I would really like to have some guidance.
I was going to say, could Toriel, since she sees Randall running by, can she guide him?
Of course.
And slap on the back as I run over there.
Slap on the butt. Hey, out of the game.
Okay, see if you can. Ah,
Hey,
yeah, very well.
I'll make sure I don't want to get it above a 20. That way I don't damage anything else.
As humanely as you can. I mean, there's a barb on the hook, but you do it in such a way that he's still a mess. Still, some of his insides are on the outsides, but you do it as well as you possibly can.
And I'll kind of like, kind of cradle him over there, and I'll lay him at Toriel's feet.
Toriel's a mess, but she knows that this is not the time, so she's going to take a locket of his hair, and I mean, she's a wizard after all, so I feel like she's very logical. She's like, we must burn the body before we move on. I don't want to see my father again, raised from the dead, like so many of us have already seen.
As Drift will bend down and place 2 gold pieces over your father's eyes, and even though it's not gonna do anything, it's more so just the warmth of his hand as he puts a guidance on you for like a warm feeling on your back, and say, "He is with the Redeemer now."
She nods her head at you and thanks. And is there anything? I don't know. Those are these thrones? Is there anything wood in here that might burn?
You want to check him first to see if there's anything else of his that you want to keep before we burn the body. Then I'm sure we can put it in one of these braziers or something.
That's a good idea, Shinigami. She will look to see if there's anything sentimental on my father.
I'll leave you for you to decide, Eric. If there's something you wish to find on your father, then you can find that thing.
I think there's a simple necklace that my mother gave my father. I will take that. And I think Randall, would you please carry my father over to the brazier? I don't want to see that.
Right. And I'll do it as fast as I can before I lose my giant's might.
You lug Toriel's father to the brazier just as your giant's might go down, and the body starts burning. I mean, this is not a funeral pyre. It's not going to happen instantly, but eventually, I mean, these are magical braziers. They just naturally, they're going to stay aflame forever. So eventually, the body of Toriel's father will burn. Just as you do that, you shrink back down to size. Help! There's still these people here. There's dozens and dozens of bodies on these hooks. But these three people... There was a fourth one. I still... look! You have nobility, let us down. Take us out of here. Help! Help!
Malcolm, are they...
Eat hooked, but they're
Are
alive.
they not? Is anyone proficient? Let me role play this. Is anyone familiar with medicine? I just want to know if they can live a few more hours on the hooks. I mean, I don't want to hurt them by taking them down, or I don't want us to hurt them when to take them down. Right? We also can't waste time.
Let me give my best judgment on this.
Nothing.
Are they undead? Is there any undead here? See, I point them out. Okay, good.
No, they're just
There
plain
is
old
no
dead.
hope. They are doomed in the next few hours. I'm guessing that's what I get with an 8.
The other thing, Daniel, just so you get a slight tinge from the dead creature here. It is Celestial Fiend or undead, this thing here. But it's dead, but a lingering thing.
Does Vinnick ping on his thing?
Yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
I ignore Vinnick now.
Oh, okay.
I'll just take that as written. Taking them down is risky. You saw how well Randall did it. And I'm talking to Shinigami, I guess, because Drift has missed the mark, even with his +6 medicine. My goodness. They're not going to survive up there. Maybe a few hours, maybe. But taking them off is risky. You might kill them as you remove them.
All right. We'll see how this goes. I am going to walk up to one of them that's in pretty bad shape, and I am going to stab them with the sacrificial dagger that I have.
They scream and they instantly die. They're a wreck to start with.
The only mercy we can show these people is to end them now.
No, I'm
move
stronger
on.
than her. That's not necessary. Look, I have a family. I have children I need to get back to. Don't do this. Get me down.
And I'll just until
Can we not
someone
just try?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yes, try. Just, what have you got to lose? Please.
Caleb will say, evil is like, it is evil to leave her there, but evil is toying with us as well. If you try to save her and she dies, it is not your fault. It's evil toying with you.
That's right. It's not on you. Just get me down. I have a wife. I have children.
It's evil to leave her, but evil is toying.
I'm gonna kind of like signal to Drift to try to jump up on me. See if he can help. Give him at least a boost and try to get them off the chain a lot better, if that would be possible.
Drift's gonna shake his head with his medicine check. He's gonna say, I will cause more harm than good. Unfortunately, their fate is to suffer until they are met with the Redeemer's guiding hand.
My fate is to be a father, to be a husband.
Not with that wound.
It's just a
I
scratch.
can fix it.
Flash
Waiting
wound,
for-
just a flash wound.
Somebody
flesh
waiting
wound.
for Monty Python to post their gift. Someone just waiting for someone to do that. It's just a flesh wound.
I'm just gonna
Alright, I'm gonna try to get them off.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't seem to hurt to try, right? I'm gonna assist.
Okay, we'll say Randall, you can do acrobatics at advantage, even though maybe Benek isn't proficient with this. We'll give you acrobatics at advantage.
Uh, 12.
You pull him off, but some of his insides are left behind on the hook.
Oh, gross.
Just take them off. I can stuff them back in, please. Right.
God, I can
Can I make a healer's kit roll on him?
Sure.
Poor guy.
It's like taking a fish hook out of a fish.
Yeah.
And this gives him one hit point,
I
right?
don't think they covered this in medical school.
This is the you get to roll his hit dice or something, don't you, Randall?
Yeah, this is. I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm going to try. 7.
The problems with his intestines on the hook, gross. I'm going to say get resolved. But he's still very weak. Okay. Now if you just help me out of here, I'll be good.
I think you really definitely need to see a real doctor.
Come on. Everybody's staring
Evil is
at me.
still
Does
toying
not.
with us. We must continue on. We can't take you back. Evil is toying with us still.
Please.
And I look at everybody and be like, there's nothing we can do. We have to go on. There are thousands to be saved. And he's like, evil is playing with us by torturing this innocent man. Or is it a man?
It's a man. It's a man. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't assume it's gender. So anyways, he's like, we have to go. I mean, we can do no more. And just be like, evil is trying to win. We must continue. We'll be back if we can.
Yeah. You'll have to find your way out from here, my friend. I've done all if I can. At least giving you a fighting chance.
And
Can I do a check to see if he really has a chance to survive?
I ain't
Sure.
got no chance in heck. What are you talking about?
What kind of check do you want?
Well, medicine. I mean, there's a chance you can succumb to his physical injuries, and there's also the survival of just being in the palace of Queen Athena. He's not going to last, Shinigami. As
All right,
Gala,
well,
imagine Gala's turning her back on him and walking away. He starts crawling after her, leaving a trail of blood behind him.
I appreciate your effort, but he's not going to make it, and I'll stab this one too.
What are you doing?
He's showing mercy.
He's not
He's
going
not
to make
making
it.
evil win.
He's going to suffer. We should try and kill all of these folks. They're not going to survive, and we're not going to make it back to them in time.
This is wrong. This is very wrong.
Gail's gonna turn back, and there'll be a tear in her eye because this is horrifying too. She's gonna say, "Evil is playing with all of us. We must do what we must, but we must continue on. Thousands rest upon us. We must serve vengeance here for every single one of these people who has suffered. I vow, you will be avenged."
Yeah, we need to leave. We need to get out of here. We need to assess our own wounds before going on as well. But let's get out of here. But as we're walking out, as I'm walking, I'm going to be doing as many Eldritch blasts as I can.
The only way out of this chamber is the double doors straight ahead. You can see out the windows to the gardens below. You see lots of, some Rare-Hell Knights, some cultists on the outside. They don't seem to be, under panicked or anything, as if they know what you guys are up to. Yeah, the only way out is through these doors here.
Before we kill the last one, Gala's. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to ask a question. That's correct. That's grotesque. Just keep going.
If there's any along the way, I will keep stabbing them with the dagger. But it's kind of important that I know how many. And then any at a distance, I'll be Eldritch blasting them.
Can I make a perception check about what weapon he's using?
I'm using the dagger, the sacrificial dagger.
Gala's going to look at you in a way of like, look at yourself, pot calling the kettle black.
Do we see anything when he stabs somebody with this dagger, Malcolm?
Yes. Just a reminder, this is what the dagger looks like.
Yeah.
And
Oh boy.
I want to be clear that, Jimmy, you know that when you stab these creatures, like some dark spirits rise up from the ground and seem to rip the soul out of these people and then drag them down below. So I just want to make clear that if you want to kill those two people on the chains with the mercy killing, you can absolutely use the dagger if you want, or you could just use a normal dagger. It's up to you.
Well then, because I either didn't see that in the description that I have, or it's not in the description. So I think after the first time, I did that. I probably wouldn't have done it a second time.
Okay.
But
you-
I would have Eldritch Blast the others.
Sure.
Is that once here already, or is that in the past?
In the
That
past.
was the dagger that the demon that we fought
Yeah.
in Grinder dropped.
No, but when was the first time you used it? Was it this is the first time you've used it now, or did you use it
Yeah, that's the
past?
first time he's used it.
Yeah, he's held on to it all this time. He's never used it.
I have a memory of you using it. Have you used it, Jimmy? To kill someone? Jimmy?
We lose Jimmy.
I think we lost Jimmy.
Oh,
I just dropped out of Discord even.
It'd be perfect if he uses it right now. I mean, that'd be perfect. That would just be like the cherry on top of the RP session.
Am I back
No,
now?
guys, I hope that-
Okay, he's back. He's back.
I hope that was fun. I was trying to be fun for her. So I'm hoping
No,
it
it was good.
No, no.
Jimmy, just maybe I didn't make it clear, but when you attune to the dagger, you learn about the dagger, and I just sent you a message in Discord just to clarify it.
Okay, I'll look at the message.
Or whisper me, because my character uses it on Wednesdays. I know all about it.
Okay, Jimmy, I
Okay,
got
no,
it. So how do you kill them?
I would have done. Yeah, I would have stabbed one in here, and then once the souls did all that, then I would have just Eldritch Blasted everything else.
That would have shocked Driftin, seeing that by the Redeemer. That is not of him. What? You yell at young Galia about her weapon, and yet you possess something not of this world?
Gosh.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect that to happen, so that's why I'm not using it on the others.
It's okay because you're in control of this right at the moment. As again,
Yeah,
was said.
absolutely. Yeah, I'm in total control.
But that person's soul got sucked down, and they were supposed to go with the Redeemer. That was no mercy killing. That was straight murder. You condemned that poor fool's soul.
What determines whether the Redeemer takes them or something from another realm takes them? Are there criteria that must be met to go with a Redeemer?
Yes. How about a death that doesn't involve their soul being dragged out of their body?
Shinigami, please tell me that you didn't know that was going to happen.
No, that's why I'm Eldritch Blasting the rest.
My friends, we were in troubled times. We must not waste any more time. If this feels like everyone is being, or half of us are being controlled by evil magic. It's very concerning.
There's nothing. I mean, you can do an insight or whatever, but there's nothing that looks like I'm being controlled. It was a use of the dagger, and after the one reaction, after they came up and took it, I put it away and just started blasting things instead. So that I'm not showing any signs of being possessed or anything like that.
Just showing signs of using an item of pure evil. Galio's saying.
Well,
And being okay with it. I go, you may be a red cloak, and you may think you're judge, jury, and executioner all in one, but you are yourself not above what you do, and above what you say. And she's just gonna keep walking past you like, I can't believe you. I can't believe your arrogance.
Drift will catch up to you. I knew I didn't like those red cloaks in my younger days when I was a troublemaker. Ugh. Arrogant, all of them.
And then she'll stop for a second, and she'll look at you all, and not pleadingly, but with sadness, and say, look at what this evil has done to all of us. Let us go. Let us finish this.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go. You'll see Reynolds like somewhat dejected at this point in time.
Listening at the
I
door,
don't- I don't-
Shinigami?
I'm gonna be super dumb, dude. I'm sorry. I need to find that. I don't know what that word means.
Oh, dejected? Like just downhearted. He's just downhearted. He
Deject-
just
I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't know it either. So
Cool. And I'm okay being dumb. I usually am. So dumb, no, just hard. Thank you.
That was a perception check. I'm wasting all my natural 20s. It appears right now.
I'm about to say these natural 20s are rolling right now for Shinigami.
Okay, after 1 hour and 10 minutes of role playing, you finally get out of the room. So good stuff.
oh, only an hour. It was a 10-minute late start.
Inspiration, cough, cough.
No. I do enjoy the role playing occasion. We don't do a lot of it sometimes, but I do enjoy it.
You swing open the door, Shinigami. You hear nothing, and you see a long. You came through this hallway when you came to the coronation of the queen, and you see a mural on two sides. On one side is a mosaic depicting the war against the Dark Angels, and how Sareth, the priestess, destroys the moon and stops the world being in eternal darkness, and that started the defeat of it. And then you see King Malkar and Master Arlen about the war against the theocracy that then spread up under the leadership of Sareth, and how that was eventually overthrown, and now the king is the king, now the monarchy. What can I help you with, Aurelia?
Can you do the passcode to the Xbox?
No, I can't.
I think Mum knows it, so I can ask her.
Wait, I'll text Mama the code, okay?
Yeah, got it. I'll ask Mum to tell me it.
Yeah, I get that all the time, man. It's that's
Not the Xbox code, no.
gotta get the Fortnite, man. My son just started playing that, so I'm playing it with him. And you know what? It's fun, actually. I thought it was like gonna be stupid, but oh my god, not.
My son wants me to play, but I would get frustrated because if somebody kills you, they take your stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, you get like legendary, you get all this good gear, and this one guy lucky shot gets you, and he's got all that gear, and he had nothing on him. And you're like, oh god.
We lost our DM.
DM's just refreshing his screen. DM is still here.
I see cat. Nice.
Yeah, this is like.
I see kitties. Okay.
Yeah, so the only person who could touch this cat is my son. My son picks him up, sleeps with him. He runs from everybody else.
Yeah, I'm the only
Wow.
cat.
You're his human.
Long, buddy.
You're his human.
Right, cool.
My youngest son has a relationship with our cat like that.
Yeah, really cool. Yeah, we set it up that way so that he'd be the one, but it turned out he's the only one.
Yeah, it's funny.
So murals depicting the history of Eglarion. I know, obviously there's the motive for this thing is very much blood. Some of the murals have been defaced with crude drawings, but obviously this was a hall celebrating the history of the monarchy and how it came about.
So there was a picture of the Angel War and all that stuff?
Yep.
Gabe's gonna walk up to it, looking at her sword, look at the weapons that the angels are carrying, and see if there's any similarities or anything.
The angel, like a perception check.
Guidance.
Yeah, I'll take that guidance. Perception. There it is. D4, right?
Mm-hmm. D4.
There are 3 angels depicted in the mural. There were the 3 angels leading the whole thing. And one of them is bearing a sword that looks surprisingly like Bloodsoul.
So there's the Dark Stars, and he was the leader of them all. And then there was a few lieutenants. I don't remember the names. I have to go through the book again, but I remember the Dark Star. Is the Dark Star the one holding it, or his minions?
The Dark Star, the chief guy.
Right. And she'll just keep walking.
Young Galia, I don't mean to pry, but possibly relatives of yours?
She'll look over and she'll be, she kind of faintly glows a little bit, like there's her as for heritage. She says, "I'm half angel. It's somewhere in my lineage. One of the angels of the plundering angels, the angels from the time of darkness, mated with some humans in some houses, and through time, angel blood flows through the land of Obanir." And she'll say, during the second era, they were hunted and killed, the people that were aligned with the Dark Angels. But people escape, and there is angel blood. Apparently, there was one in the arena that was on the side that we fought in the King Games. Also, it was another angel as well. We're not evil. It's just blood heritage.
I did not mean to intend that you are evil. All I simply asked was relative.
And I'll say I have no idea. I do hear occasionally someone guiding me or telling me to go somewhere and to produce a sword, and this is what came.
Perhaps the Redeemer guides you. It's okay. Do
No.
not fear the voice.
It has nothing to do with the Redeemer. It has something to do, I believe, with my heritage. And she'll look up at the picture of the angel and look at the sword and say, I can't say who of him or of any, but I know it's from what I hear is from them. Or one of them, or somehow tied to them. That's what she believes.
Jeff's just smiling because to him it's the Redeemer, and the Redeemer's been guiding your hand.
Okay, so this is
So I heard a kid scream, and I had to disappear.
sure. Yes, that's the mule shown in this hallway here.
Okay.
Doors on the east side.
Let me
All right,
open
so
them from back here.
Right, guys. So this map is. I didn't realize till now. That's the coronation where she
Where the
turned
crown was
everyone
placed on her head.
into like the demons and stuff. And we ran out this corridor here. So going out that door goes out to the courtyard. So that's the courtyard we're going to go out to. So this is if we're looking for the crown. I don't know if going outside of this area is going to find us the crown. I guess
I don't think
the other
it's
was
the courtyard yet. I
noticed it.
think it's another hallway.
Yeah, but it's leading to the outside. So I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
if the crown would be outside. If the crown would be inside.
There's of course the other side of the palace over this way.
Yeah. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up that this is I don't believe this is where we're going to find a crown that's been taken off the queen's head in the court in an open area where people come and go. Even though it's turned to evil, people come and go from here. It would be a more secure location, I believe. But venture forth, and they're just saying is let's not waste time. Let's keep looking further north for what we should. What I believe we should go.
Don't we have to cross the courtyard in order to get to the other side?
We do.
Can we exit right here?
There's a. You listen to the door. You open the door. There's nothing mysterious behind it, so we'll just to make it clear, and you'll be familiar with this.
Unless they've been moved, Macum. Toriel, you had noticed the 3 Domarin brothers' bodies here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Those were the
The ones that were trying to take over the
Yeah.
school. That
Okay.
pass ended for you.
how were they killed?
Scythe, just bodies split in half.
Oh,
Nice.
So this
Toil's
corridor
not broken, but
has a statue of Queen Athena here, a statue of Queen Lyrencia here, the king's second wife, and this is a statue of the king, and it's been toppled and broken. Lots of blood around as well. And to your point, Daniel, if you go out this door here, there's one more room you need to go through, and that will lead you to the courtyard. That door over there. But there's doors all around here. So, yeah. Some along the south wall. Some along there. So if you enter out that north door, you'd be in one more room, and then you'd be in the courtyard.
well, let's keep going.
Can I go up here and listen at the door to see if there's any movement in here?
Randall, make me a perception check. So you listen in on that door. We must clean up with the queen. You must do this. I mean, you saw what she did to Ariel. We must do a good job. This is our only hope. We need to clean it thoroughly. Oh, everybody be quiet. We can't even be talking about this. That's what you hear, Randall. Drift, you're listening. Wait, firstly, sorry. Drift, you're listening to the one to the north here? Oh, Doug's not there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going. She's right with him, and he's gonna have given me guidance because he's so quick on it. So are we going in or what?
From the north, I'm going to say even with an 11, you do hear something through the door. This door here, where Randall and Gaylor is. Drift and Gaylor is. You hear there's some people in there who are very obviously drunk. And they're talking about how they might best serve the queen. But with the way they're slurring the words, and you hear the clinking of bottles and glasses, plainly they're drunk. They're human voices, and yeah, they're talking about how best to serve the queen, how they can prove their loyalty.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say, you can't help but overhear what's happening through this door here. Because someone is screaming something, and you hear a voice, and it says, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. Foot first. Oh, I had them cut off, sorry. Right foot then. Yeah, okay, cut off that one's hand. Now, if you're happy and clap your hands. You can't clap, you've got no hands. And this shrill voice, which you recognize, is the voice of Queen Athena.
Oh.
And she's doing some type of charade, some type of game in there. As I said, she's screaming and cackling loudly. It's hard not to overhear it. That's true.
And who heard that? Was that up here?
Everybody heard it. As I said, it's hard to miss. But it's coming through these doors here in the eastern wall, where everybody's pinging.
I am going to use 4 more of my points of lay hands on myself.
Sure.
And since we have a short rest, I can now redo it on you.
Oh, we had
here
a short
come-
rest?
Yes.
Last session.
Yeah, a while back. We got hurt with
Not
Yeah,
the
you.
session.
I think
Okay.
you. I think you missed that session. Yeah, we had a short rest.
Yeah, we were all pretty up high, and then we got hit by the chain monster, and that's what brought us down.
Hey, let me give Shinigami a nice little. Well, would I have to use more of my tinkering tools for this healer kit for this particular case?
For flavor, sure.
Oh, that's not my roll. Where's my roll? I'll get the roll in there, but you can go ahead and head on. Don't wait for me.
See how 1d6
I think
plus
you
4 is
just click on the
highlighted?
button. Yeah. Just
There
click
goes.
on that.
See under healer how it's highlighted 1d6 plus 4? Just click on 1d6 plus 4. There you go. Plus, what level? Plus your level.
And that's plus whatever your level is 13.
Okay, bit of healing. Nice.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, this is it.
And we already have her head in the box. She'll whisper to go and Randall. Everybody has to say, we have her head in the box. There are 2 of them.
What kind of foul magic is this?
Oriole, are you gonna come up with us?
Real is
Yes.
Oh, sorry, it's Finnick. It's BRB.
Phoenix way back there. Oh no, there he is.
Yeah, I think I dragged them up just because. Again, you continue to hear the cackles that could only be Queen Athena, and you hear winces of pain as she says, "Yeah, be happy, clap your hands." And then a slicing
Can
sound.
I try to slowly open the door? Or, and I'm kind of like it's like point to the other side of my mouth, like okay, yeah. I'm gonna kind of like put my finger up to my mouth, like kind of quiet, and I'm like, and like signal like, do I, try to slip in, let us get the jump on her, or do we just, like I'll kind of like throw my hands out, like boom, like blow off the doors.
I just
Surprise
motioned.
is better than none. Surprise is better than none. And then she'll look at you and is ready to go. For Gayla, that's her response.
I motioned to just go because I agree. The surprise element of surprise is the best.
Then if that's the case, instead of just doing a nice little sleight of hand, I'm just going to try to kick the door in.
It's always worked so well for me.
Glad we're not afraid of doors anymore.
That's the problem. That's how you fix doors right there. You just kick them off the hinges.
Yeah. There's a movie called Sneakers where this one guy comes to electronic lock and it's all about computer nerds. And he's like, I don't know how to get through this. And the guy gets on the headphone and he goes, here, listen to me. And you see Robert Redford go, do that? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I understand. And he just kicks the door down.
I remember that movie. Ben Kingsley.
Okay, so before we get into it, what you see Queen Athena here. She does not have a crown on, so if you're looking for the crown, you're not going to find it here. Well, it seems that way. There are 3 Werehound Knights, the fire-breathing guys, and there's 3 servants currently alive. They're all missing a limb or a foot or a hand, and these ones over here with a cross on them have just plain old bled to death. And yeah, the Queen's having a great time. We get all those initiatives.
Toriel and Vinnick have rolled into initiative.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Let's do this.
So commoners will all go in one turn. Do we have a Vinnick back yet? Okay, I shall roll Vinnick in. Organized here. Vinnick. Initiative -1. 17 to a Vinnick. Let's go to a Vinnick. Okay. So, what I'm going to say is the Warehound Knights are there to maintain guard. As the doors swing open, when it comes to their turn, I'm going to have them roll a perception check, and if they beat 15, I'll say, because they're also amused by what's happening, what the Queen is doing, then they'll get a turn. Otherwise, they'll miss their turn. So, well, look how poorly they rolled, by the way. Terrible. Okay, Drift. Randall, boom, kicks the door down. You see this scene with the Queen cackling, with these people with missing hands, missing legs, missing arms. What do you do?
All right, I guess we'll just go right to it. To this Warehound Knight, we'll do 2 spears and a punch.
All right.
So spear
hits.
Spear and punch. So just the spear, it looks like.
Just the spear, indeed. As the punches go wide. So 7 piercing. The Warehound Knight. Defend the Queen. Okay, nice. Rushing in. Gala, with your sword. Your old buddy, the sword. What do you do?
There's where she can get.
Oh.
She'll do the same. She's going to attack that ugly sucker.
He's throwing up his shield. His AC is 20, and he blocks the sword. He blocks the sword again. Clang, clang. Randall left him open.
So, like that.
Okay. Randall, Gala and Drift have rushed in. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go, oops, right up here to this one.
I rolled you into initiative, by the way, Jeff. So, and I rolled
Thank you.
well.
See that?
I rolled well for you.
Yeah, you did. That's unusual. Thank you so much.
It's all right.
And then I'm going to strike twice with my longsword.
Sure. Ching, ching.
Don't. Wow, we are rolling good now.
Wasted all them 20.
Okay, so you caught him flat-footed, but he still managed to throw up his shield and deflect the blows. No good. Shinigami.
I will go there, and I will Eldritch Blast the Queen once.
All right. Choo. 22 hits her.
And up she goes.
Yeah, down she goes. The Queen is dead. Long live the Queen.
All right, then I will take my second Eldritch Blast on that guy.
Sure. That one's no good. What's happened to my camera? Oh, there, I'm back. Okay, yeah, so the second one misses the Warehound Knight and just blast at the far end of the corridor.
All right, and then bonus action, I will telekinetically shove him back.
That's a strength
5 feet
save.
that way. Yeah,
Or was it 16? I don't know.
he passes. It's a
Ah.
14.
Just. Okay, 2 blasts. Nice. The Queen is dead. Excellent. Finnick. Uh,
All right.
I'll say you can start from there. You can move up a little bit. That's fine. So if you
Oh,
want to start
perfect.
from
Okay,
there, that's
great.
good.
I was like, oh,
Actually, it's actually
dash,
even
dash.
more.
And the doors are open.
You can start from there.
And the doors are open. Right?
Yeah, the doors are open. So
Okay.
start your turn from there.
All right. This guy
Oh,
right
and
here.
this possibly might be surprise for them, Vinnick. We don't have advantage, but if they don't make a perception check of 15, then they lose their turn.
Oh, nice. Right. Okay. I am going to swing my sword.
Oh, 19
Right.
just misses. Parries it with his shield.
Oh, you kidding? All right, here, let's do this. I'm going to use one of my superiority dice to add to that, so I will hit.
Precision attack.
Yeah, you necessarily hit.
Okay.
Doing an extra
All
5
right.
damage, no less. Yeah, roll damage. That hits.
Okay, cool.
So, ooh,
19.
19 points of
I don't.
damage.
I actually don't think precision strike actually adds the damage. I think that's the difference.
I think it's just the attack.
Okay,
Just the
so,
attack roll.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, thanks,
14
Randy.
points of damage. Cool. Still you're the first person to hit them, Vinnick. So well done.
All right. I'm gonna swing again, and
Oh.
let's see what we can do here. Here we go. Okay, and
Oh, that definitely hits. Well done.
nice. All right, so here's the damage, and then I will use a superiority dice again, but this time I'm going to try to do my I'm going to try to do a disarming attack.
Sure. Well, first of all, roll a d8 because you're going to get that extra damage
Okay.
regardless. What does he have to roll to save?
Let's see. For disarming, it's a strength saving throw DC 14.
Got a +4 on this, but he rolls a
Uh-oh,
6.
that's not
So that's good. And something that looks remarkably like Gala's sword. So I'm gonna get one of those spiritual weapons. So a sword clangs over here behind him, just lands right here. You're gonna do a big sweeping motion, and he tries to grab it, and it falls behind him. So well done.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, these are commoners, these servants, whatever you want to call them. One of them stumbles over here and grabs hold of Randall. Says, "Save us! Save us! Get us out of here!" Another one grabs hold of Vinnick, and the other one kind of stumbles out trying to get away. They're all, I said, mutilated in various other ways. But they're grabbing hold of you, so there might be some disadvantages as we go through this. Queen Athena says, "You can't kill me, you can't kill me," as she springs back to life. Toriel.
All right. I'm going to move up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And a quick reminder, they're immune to fire.
I remembered, but thank you. She's going to try to what's it called again? Momentary stasis. She can use that 4 times a day. So she's going to try to do that on that one. Yeah, that one down here that hasn't done anything yet. So it is a DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay, they have a +2 on this. And they roll an 8, so that fails.
All right. So basically incapacitated with a speed of 0 until I believe the end of my next turn.
Okay. And which one was that? I didn't see which
The
one.
one over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Down at the bottom. Yep.
So we'll put a So yeah, can't take actions and can't take reactions, and your special version of this means your speed is 0. And the creature is okay, so it's safe. Okay, cool. So yeah, just pauses. Okay, excellent. Nice move. I like it.
All right, and that will be it. And Timely is just going to come over and land on my shoulder.
Sure. Okay, so this one's not going to do anything anyway, so we don't need to roll for him. This one, the perception's +4, so this one rolls an 18, so he's going to get a go. Right in the. Not going to use his fire breath, but he's going to swing at Vinnick because Vinnick hit him. So he brings out his long sword.
It's on the ground.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, I disarmed
Vinnick disarmed him.
Yeah, I disarmed him.
And Gala's standing over the sword.
Well, my character got moved for some reason. That's where my character was. Actually, my character was right there, Nick. Sorry, I'm trying to move my character, and I kept grabbing the sword.
Sure.
I'm right there. I was under drift for some reason. I don't know why, but it was all good.
Picks up the sword. And I'll say he usually gets. So he picks up a sword. He swings with the sword. He rolls an 11. I'm going to give him 1 attack since he spends one of his attack actions to pick up his sword. So he swings hard at Vinnick, but misses. And the one down by you, Randall, we need to do a perception check. DC 15, and they're all 16. Okay, so they don't get surprised, and they're going to swing at Vinnick. Vinnick. Oh no, sorry, at Randall. Randall, yes, swings hard at Randall. Rolls a natural 20. So first of all, you take 8 points of damage, Randall, and you know what he's going to do, right?
I sure do.
He's going to.
And you know what? He's going to regret doing it too.
I know. I will see, because it's 32 extra points of damage.
Yeah. Oopsie. That was not exactly what I was going to do. Cloud rune.
Redirecting the attack with the rune. I knew it.
Where?
Run into his buddy.
Bottom one, right?
Yep.
Is it the cloud rune? Yeah.
Let me just look at the cloud rune.
Here, I sold it for you, Malcolm.
Okay.
So you don't have a wall of text.
Take the big one.
When you hit a creature that you can, when you or a creature you can see. Okay, so you can use your action to invoke the rune and choose a different creature within 30 feet of you, other than the attacker. Weird runic magic flares, and you're directing it to the sky down here?
Yep.
Okay, so he's just going to take plain old 32 points of damage, right? No, it's more than that. It's 30 plus 42, 43 points of damage. Ugh.
Oh my, what a save.
Hex. He does regret his decision. But he does get a second attack. What the hell? Dark magic is this? And he swings his long sword again. And he rolls a 12 that time. So good round for you guys. Okay, Drift.
Gale will say, leave this one to me, is what Gale would have said to you.
And he will do that, and he will take the attack of opportunity and go to help Randall.
Swings a sword at your back as you turn away from them, rolling a 22.
Yeah, that's...
No? Okay. You gotta do that massive fight to him also? Oh god, that sucks.
Can you do their unholy smite? When the Warehouse Knight hits a creature with a melee attack, it can. So yes, it's going to divine smite that as well, unholy smite that as well. So you take 9 plus that, 26 points of damage as you
Sorry, I can't redirect that.
Hey, I'll take 26 versus the 42 you redirected. That's fine.
I'm gonna do my Channel Divinity, which is if a opponent attacks someone other than me within 30 feet, within 10 feet of me, they take that damage back on themselves. They do a saving throw, or they take half damage. And it's radiant, so he'll take damage for doing that. I will sit there and hold my sword up and point at him, and damage will whatever happens. We'll see. Wisdom saving throw.
The theme of this fight is stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Okay, charisma save. +5 to this. There are paladins. 23.
It's wisdom, he said. It's wisdom, not charisma.
Oh, wisdom. Wisdom. Well, I rolled.
Yeah, but still, if you rolled 23, you rolled 18, and that's the spell DC is higher.
Yeah, 22 is the actual roll. Okay, so.
All right, so you get half damage and radiant. Back to you.
So half of 26 would be 13.
Plus whatever the attack damage was, all the damage in general, the whole attack.
No, the whole attack was 26 total, so that's what I'm saying, 13 total.
Radiant.
Yep. Radiant damage.
You can use
and that kills him.
Oh, but it made it save with a 23, didn't it?
It takes
half,
to save.
Oh, it takes half.
If it didn't, it'd be
So
full.
it takes 13.
Full.
Half radiant.
So 13 points of damage as opposed to 26.
Yeah, 13 radiant, yeah.
I'll let Gala decide whether Gala gets that kill or not. But Drift, you rush past, get a nice stab in the back.
Okay. As I see the glow, Drift's gonna just kind of shake off that hit to see, what did I say? The Redeemer's light shines bright in that one. And 2 spears and a punch on this guy. So
Right.
Spear,
Miss.
spear,
Hit.
punch.
Just the one punch gets through.
Or just the spear, you mean?
Oh, sorry, the spear. Yes, you're right, the spear.
Alright, just the spear. Alright, spear.
Nice, good hit.
That is the turn.
Okay, no extra bits. Cool. Gala, creatures before you is dead. What do you do?
Okay. She's gonna run up here next to the queen. Oh, she's gonna run up next to this guy right here
Sure.
with her sword out.
Okay.
And that other guy had his reaction already. So no, he didn't have a reaction. She's gonna have to walk around. I want to make sure she can walk around far enough. Yeah, she can do that without getting near him. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you that's just your movement to get there?
Leave this one for me. That's what she'll say. Like, knowing you all know why, so.
Well, you just do your movement. Can't you attack as well now?
I had a dash.
Oh, you had a dash. Okay, cool. Okay. You hear the call to leave that one for Gala. Randall, what do you do?
Malcolm, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you did say the queen is dead, right?
No, she came back.
She
Came back.
Yeah, I did say
Okay,
she
sorry,
was
I missed
dead.
that. I went there. Okay.
And then she springs back and says, "You can't kill me!" She was very obviously dead, but now she's back. So that's weird. Randall.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to at least pierce through that armor. Nope, not going to.
Okay. So two misses. These guys are heavily armored, unholy paladins at that. But Shinigami, you did kill the queen, but she's back. What do you do?
Okay. We'll go there. And we'll start with this on the queen.
Just give me a second. It's gonna.
That's the second one hit.
One moment. Gonna ruin the surprise here, but some more people are joining the fray. Okay, so what is your roll? The first blast, was that the queen?
Yeah.
First blast misses, but the second one hits it, and she takes a bunch of damage, but she survives the hit. the 4 points of damage.
Okay. The second one should have pulled her towards me. I think it's 10 feet.
Were you towards you 10 feet? Got it?
And then I will also telekinetically try and shove her for another 5 feet.
Strength saving throw from Queen Athena. She's not that strong, I don't think. Ah, surprisingly strong. You roll the 13, which I think just fails, doesn't it?
Yep.
Don't get me to push you around. I will scat you and use your guts for garters, you insolent goat. Get your hands off me!
That's everything.
Okay. I'm just going to reshuffle this just a second. So Shinigami just went. Okay, Vinnick.
I'm sorry. I must have missed what is the big 30? What is that?
Oh, that's the DM not having that on the right layer. There we go.
Ah,
just accidentally.
Okay.
It's not there.
It's this huge sculpture. You're not sure what it is. Okay. All right. And this Coker guy is holding on to me. Is that what you said?
Well, let's see how well he holds on to. He's going to roll a D20. And if you can beat an athletics of a 6, then you can break away from him.
Okay, perfect. So, athletics. Oh, yeah.
Queen's of Medic, look at my hand, she cut it off! Help me!
I'm gonna walk over to here.
Ignoring him.
Yeah, and I'm going to ignore him. And I'm going to go up to this guy. And I'm going to swing my sword.
Ugh. Guys are rolling terribly against these guys. That's a miss, Vinnick.
Sorry. I was looking at the 25. I was like, what are you talking about? All right. That is terrible. Okay. I will swing again. Here we go. Oh my God.
What's up with you guys? You keep on missing.
Yeah, that's
We burned all the 20s earlier in the RP, the PvP combat.
To be fair, their AC is 20. That's pretty tough to crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I already used my action surge. I guess that's it. That's all I could do this turn.
Okay, at the end of Vinnick's turn, you notice Toriel, the doors to the north open.
Oh no, Toriel, no. Oh,
We've got company. Oh, we've got company.
Maybe they're drunk. You can say they were drunk up there.
Let me just sort out which one's out.
Oh, I think he did say we heard like drunken steward that how best they could serve the king.
Nope.
So, 3 very drunken guards rush out of that room to the north. And
Oh, 3? I've seen 6. Good. I've seen 6 initiative rolls. Good.
3 happen to actually. If you look at the initiative after Vinnick, there's 3 of them that go in a row, which is why 3 of them are rushing out. And they all rush out and they all surround you, but they require their dash action to get there. Toriel, so no actual damage, but you are surrounded by these people.
All right.
So that was, did we Vinnick had to go? Yes, and then this person, this peasant, or commoner I should say, peasant sounds harsh, grabs hold of you. This one grabs hold of Vinnick, and we'll see whether they do succeed or not, but we'll just mark it as they're desperate. And this guy is going to stumble out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just running, not looking for help. Queen Athena. As I said, get your hands off me, you insolent dolt! And she goes for your eyes, tries to claw out your eyes, Shinigami. And she rolls an 18. Does that hit?
Nope.
Oh, so the armor protects you. But she's going for the eye. She's very nasty about it. Toriel, you've got company. What do you do?
Quick question. I was just trying to read it. Does anyone know? Can I dismiss timely? Is it an action or is it a? Oh, it is an action. I see it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so Toriel is going to.
But Timely goes after you, and he has flyby, so it won't get attacked.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's flyby. Yeah, thank you. Yep. She is going to use her Fade Touch to Misty Step. I just need to figure out where. Okay, there's that. And then she's going to go. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to go a little bit closer. She will go here. So that's her bonus action. And then she's going to move 1, 2, 5, 6. And then she's going to do a ray of frost on the surrounded dude there as her action.
That hits.
Ooh, hey.
Nice.
My mana just hit.
So 9 cold, and if it comes up, 10 reduction in movement.
It's unlikely he's going to move, but good to know.
Yeah, unlikely. And then timely. See, it says owl doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach. Yeah, so timely is just gonna fly. Let's see here. Speed is.
I think it's 60.
Yeah, so so timely can make it back to Toriel.
Just as Timely leaves, another Royal Guard appears and takes a dash action.
You could help on one of these from Timely in case it comes up, Eric.
Yeah, I like that. It kind of flutters in one of his faces.
There we go. So advantage on attacks against this one. It claws out the eyes. And as I said, the Royal Guard rushes in, but he takes a dash action to get there. Timely.
There was 6 of them.
Does Timely. And then the Warehouse Knight.
Is he dazed?
Yeah.
Or stunned?
Yeah. That happens until when? Until the end of Toriel's turn, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he's out of the stasis.
Okay, no, he's good.
Okay, so you know what he's going to do? He's not going to breathe fire, but he is going to swing his sword at you twice. Once with a 25, once with a 12. So one of them hits you.
I'm going to use my last lucky to make him re-roll it, or I roll a dice and then see what happens.
You can roll it if you like. He has a +7 to attack on this. So roll a d20 and we'll add 7 to it. 13. Oh, that's going to miss. All right. Got very lucky, Gala. As he swings pathetically around you. The 6th and final Royal Guard. Oh, well, no. This Royal Guard, this one here, comes down to here. So he takes a dash action to get there. And now this Warehouse Knight is dead. Remove him from the initiative order. But this one is not. You hear the Queen says, "Kill them! Kill them all! Pick off the weak first!" And saying that, this Warehouse Knight sees how damaged Drift is, and so he's going to take a swing at Drift.
Yep.
Rolling a 26. 20. Swings
Yeah,
again. Oh, swings again for an 18.
Miss 20.
So 6 plus 3d8. So 20 points of damage as he cuts you.
We live in.
I see your hit points. Living is a strong statement. All right.
On a prayer.
Drift, you just got munted. What do you do, Drift?
Okay, Drift is going to reach out because I believe you said they are in full plate mail.
Oh, yeah, full plate and a shield.
Drip is going to reach out and seeing his Air Genasi heritage grab onto him and channel lightning through him as he tries to shocking grasp, which is advantage because he's in metal armor.
Sure.
Oh, come on. One of them was an 18, and then it rolled to a 2 and a 4.
Oh, dearie me, the shocking grasps and misses.
Okay.
And his reaction remains.
His reaction does remain. So Drift is going to burn his final key point then to disengage. I think I can do that with key points. I can, yes. Final key point to disengage. And not the player. Drift being Drift, believing in the Redeemer, and hearing drunk people, is going to position himself over here.
The Warehound Knight takes a swing at you. Says, I'll kill you for the Queen. But you slip away from him, doesn't get an attack of opportunity, and you're over there by the guards. Excellent. Gala, you said this one was yours. Let's see if you can fulfill your promise.
I can seal the deal. Let's see. That it won't be it. And that one won't be it.
Oh, rough.
And I'm going to burn my inspiration. Held it for the entire game, but I need to get a hit. Because this thing does so much damage if we don't hit it. Oh, God.
Oh, no, not another one.
Hate to see that. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Our roll.
There we go.
Okay. So as Gala swings wildly, perhaps being affected by all that went down before, misses horribly. At the end of your turn, another drunken royal guard rushes through. Once again, takes his dash action to get there. Randall, this guy's saying, help us, help us! And he rolls a 2. I don't think you can fail that on your
No, I
athletics
can't.
check,
I don't think I
Randall.
could possibly even fail that.
Okay, so he's unaffected despite him trying to... He tries to grab your hand with a bloody stump and it just slips off. You forget he has no hand.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try a thing. Seeing that these guys are drunk, I'm going to yell in a panic emotion. Good guards! Glad you're here. The Well Knight... The Hell Knight... Where things... They've gone crazy. They've attacked the Queen.
Make a persuasion check, Randall. That's a...
Okay, is that a deception check more so?
Oh, sorry, no, you're right. Deception. You're right, deception.
It's a clutch move, that's what it is.
Let's see what the dice gods say.
13.
No, we'll see what happens.
They are drunk. All right. Is that gonna take an action?
I'll call that a free action. You're good. So carry on.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to. Obviously, I'm attacking the knight over here, so I'm gonna try to swing on him twice again and try to hit this time. I missed the first time, but I did get the second time finally.
Finally a hit.
So 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, so yep. He takes a hit. Still got a lot of life in him. He says, I'll kill the one of you for the Queen if it's the last thing I do. Shinigami! Standing in front of the Queen. She tried to claw your eyes, but she failed. She's screaming cuss words at you. What do you do?
Okay, first thing, bonus action. We'll try and lift her up in the air with telekinetic shove.
You roll a 17, so she maintains her footing on the ground. Surprisingly strong.
All right. Okay. Well, then I am going to, because I don't want her to keep coming back. I am going to draw the dagger, and I will attack.
Okay.
That's an interesting move.
9? I think that misses. Yeah, that misses. Good try. Oh, that's a better try. Ouch! Roll damage.
Sorry, hold on.
I think mechanically it's just a +1 dagger. So that'll be a d4 +1.
Plus your modifier.
Yeah, plus my modifier, so it'd be +5.
Okay, so well, she has 5 hit points. So with a +5, if you roll a 1, what do you do with the dagger? Just stab her in the heart, or what do you do?
Since we already have a talking head, I think I'm just gonna try and stab her right in the forehead. I don't think we need 2 talking heads.
Okay, so you drive the dagger into her forehead. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But she is unmoving for now.
Okay, so depending on what happens with that will depend on a couple other things, but okay.
So we'll see. But she falls to the ground with a dagger embedded in her head. Vinnick, this commoner, is saying, "Help us! Help us! Help us!" And you need to beat an 8 on an athletics or acrobatics, Vinnick.
I have to beat an 8. Okay, let's try this.
He's trying to distract you, but you pull away from him, no problem. So just do whatever you like
I'm
normally.
gonna attack that guy there. Here we go.
22 hits, finally, a good hit.
All right. Oh, that's not great damage. I'm gonna do this.
Hey, do you have great weapon fighting?
I do not.
Well, okay, I didn't know if your fighting style would have maybe gave you a chance to reroll.
Nope, I do not. Thank you for the thought. Let's see. I want to. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna roll again. Okay, all right. I'm gonna swing again at him. So here we go. Yeah.
Yep, back on brand.
Yeah, back on brand. All right. I'm not gonna do a superiority dice roll on that. So that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, that Royal Guard's gonna rush you. That Royal Guard's gonna rush you. This Royal Guard is gonna rush you. So these 3 drunken Royal Guards surround Drift. And of course they are drunk, so they'll be rolling at disadvantage.
So my deception didn't work, I guess.
No, it didn't. And the way I
This
thought
was
about
a
it,
shot.
the Warehound Knights very much bully everybody else here. And they're very loyal to the Queen, so it'd take a big roll to do it. Okay, so Longsword against Drift. It's going to be 4 attacks at disadvantage. A 7.
Yeah.
14. Does a 14 hit? No.
20.
At disadvantage, a 22 turns into an 11. And a 13 turns into an 8. So they're just drunkenly swinging at you, Drift.
He's just standing there believing in the Redeemer as they just miss as he's completely still.
Yeah, so if they weren't drunk, one of those would have hit. But anyway, the commoner starts grabbing hold of you again, Randall. Save us! Save us! See if you can be affected by that. So, I think you got 2 competing things here. Let's roll a dice. Can't decide. The queen does not get up, and she remains with this dagger in her head. Toriel.
All right. I will target. Ooh. I guess I'll target the Hellhound Knight there with another Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. Ray of Frost somewhere. Not this time. But you know what? Timely is going to do a flyby and do the help action.
Okay. You guys need it, I assume, on this guy here?
6, 7, 8. Yep. Kind of whoosh, little flyby.
Nice. Another guard comes drunkenly swinging at Drift. He says, "Oh, you fucking idiots. Now that you know how to handle a longsword, this is how you do it." And he rolls a 10, so misses terribly again. Timely already went, but that's fine. The Warehound Knight next to Gala. You can't hit me, you foolish woman. To show you how a true knight does this. Swings his longsword. Rolls a 15, you dodge it easily. Swings again with a 21 Gala, which I think it will hit. So 6 points of damage plus 3d8. So 24 points of damage. It's a good hit on you. So that's their turn.
Malcolm, I'm sorry. I had to step away to put my son to bed. What happened on the queen's turn?
She didn't come back up.
She didn't come back. She has a dagger still embedded in her head, so she doesn't come up. Royal Guard is going to attack Venick again. You damn fools! This is how you do it. And he rolled a dirty 20.
Oh, it meets it. He meant Drift, not Venick. Venick, you're safe.
Sorry, Drift. This person over here, Drift. And you take 7 points of damage, and I believe that means you fall.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't reach you.
The Warehound Knight really wanted. Gonna go for Venick. Venick was only the few people who actually hit him. He's gonna take his revenge. Swings his longsword at an arc. Rolls a 23 and a 12.
So that was 2 hits or two swings.
23 for one and 12 for the next one. So I assume the 23 hits.
Yep.
Pumps a divine smite into it.
Ah.
So you. Oh my goodness. You take 15
That's a good
points
roll.
of damage. What a terrible roll. Drift, I assume what you whispered to me is what you rolled. Okay. Gala.
Okay. Number 1 on the guy in front of me, or the Devil Knight in front of me, which is good enough, I think.
It is good enough.
4, and I'm at half my hit points, so 9 plus 4, 13 damage.
Blood Song is fed, and the creature falls.
And I get temporary hit points from that.
Mhm.
I think it's 3 plus my modifier.
And I will say,
So previously
Gala,
it was
you do hear
so 3
that.
plus
You do hear the guards drunkenly celebrate as they claim they've knocked down Drift. So you're aware of that. So what do you do?
She's gonna run in there
Sure.
to up the drift to make another target, I guess, yeah. And be next to Zokar.
Zokar, he's the MVP of this. Okay. This Royal Guard rushes up to you, Venick. Up to you, Galen, and says, I'll take out another one for the Queen. What's this? And he swings at disadvantage. And rolls a 10 at disadvantage. That misses easily.
Wouldn't you have another attack, Dela?
Oh yeah, I would. No, yeah, no, but I'd attack this guy right here. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, sure.
Do you mind, Malcolm?
No, go for it. Always say Gala knows her abilities better than Daniel, but maybe Gala
Oh,
doesn't
good
swing
grief.
very well.
Cool.
Okay, Randall, this guy's holding on to you. Get us out of here! And he rolls a 14
Oh.
for his strength check.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. He might get me. He
Yeah,
does.
so you're at disadvantage.
Oh, goody. Like I wasn't having trouble enough to hit already.
It's got
All
hold of
right.
one of your hands. Now, the timely did do this one, so you do your first roll as straight, if you like.
Oh, yes, that is true. All right. Well, we're gonna try.
Get him.
Chalamet holds on to your hand. No, help us! Help us! Oh, but you
Yay!
push through. Regardless,
All
thanks
right.
to Timely's intervention. Doing another
8.
8 points of damage. Now you're at
I rolled a 1.
disadvantage as he continues to hold on to your hand.
All right, and push.
That's a
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits! Yes, exactly what you needed. Oh, and he's the wow, nice is looking very, very rough, but he's barely holding on.
All right, that's gonna be my turn.
Shinigami, the dagger is buried deep into her skull. What do you do?
So did the souls and everything come and do their thing?
You would have noticed that when you did this to the other the head, it didn't happen for them either. I think you attacked her with a dagger to kill her.
Yeah, I used the sacrificial dagger.
Yep, and you notice the first time you killed her, quote unquote, no souls came to claim her body. And similarly, if she is dead, not pseudo-dead, no souls have come to claim her soul.
Oh, okay. So let me do one thing.
Okay. All right, then I will go. I'll go here, and
Just to be clear, you're
First
leaving the
I'll-
dagger in her head?
No, I will take it out.
Okay.
So I will Eldritch Blast this one.
Sure. Ooh, Eldritch Blast goes wide.
Well, then I'll
Do it again.
Sure. He had 1 hit point left, so that will be enough to take him down, even with a 4 on the dice. So down he goes.
So I'll go there for my last of my movement. And I will. I think because he's unconscious, he probably can't even resist. So I'm going to try and telekinetically shove Drift back 5 feet.
And I think you're right. I don't think he can meaningfully resist that.
And that's all I got.
Okay, nice. So putting him right next to Gala, which might be an excellent move. Okay, Vinnick, you look around, all the Warehound Knight guards are dead, but a bunch of royal guards surround Drift and Gala. What do you do?
I'm going to move out there. So let's see, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's unfortunate, really. Get there. You get there. Okay. Let's see. I will. I'll use a Eldritch Blast at this one over here.
Okay, cool. Oh, we do hit him. Only for 3, but good enough.
And I think that's all I can do this turn.
Yep, cool. The royal guards. For one of them. position them just right. He's going to dash into this square and attack you, Gala, at disadvantage. And he rolls an 8. And then he ducks back here, Gala, which will give you an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll say Gala. Timely was 0 a while ago, but let's give you advantage on this roll anyway. So 13 misses. But yeah, at advantage. Roll again. Still misses. Okay. And this one's going to do the same thing, but no attack of opportunity. So he's going to duck into his friend's square, take a swing, rolls a 13, misses. This guy's going to do the same trick, dances into a square, swings at disadvantage, rolls a natural 1, misses. Okay. This guy is Zolkar. As he sees these guys, he says, "You have to protect me! You have to protect me!" And he tries to grab your arm. Galen, we'll see what happens next time. Same with you, Randall. Tries to grab your arm. And this guy, Varin, comes up to Troy and says, "You have to save us!" And gets right up in your grill, possibly affecting your spellcasting abilities. We'll have to see how that goes. The Queen does nothing. She's dead. Toriel.
I'm gonna try to move away from him.
He rolls a 19. So you have to do athletics or acrobatics and beat a 19.
Dang it. Okay, let's see here. Acrobatics.
Go right back where you are. You're not going anywhere. You have to stay. Save us. Get us out of here. This is a nightmare.
Okay. Let's see, 60 feet. That's good enough. All right, I'm going to use Mind Sliver on the closest guard then.
Okay. So
it's an intelligence save. DC
10?
15.
So
okay. So it's 5 psychic, and he has a what's here? A -1 from his next saving throw.
okay. I'll put that on there. Excellent. Okay, so Troy, this guy prevents you from moving, holds tightly onto you, and will swing over to some guards. So this guy will be more sensible. He'll swing around to this side here. Take a swing at Gala. A disadvantage because he's drunk. It was an 11 because he's far too drunk. Timely.
All right. Timely is going to swoop in and let's see here. So the one that is already -1 to saving throw, Timely is going to fly in and help and be able to fly back out 20 feet. So let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Excellent. They can attack Gala straight from there. So Royal Guard swings his sword, rolls a 12, a 10 in fact, at disadvantage. Swearhound Knight is dead. Drift. Okay, noted. Gala. Drift is coughing up blood. He's not well.
Kayla's going to let those two guys have an opportunity attack, and she's going to move like this and move like that first.
Okay.
Let's see what happens with the opportunity attack. I may not move at all.
11 and a 13 at disadvantage, so you're fine.
Okay, when she gets right here, she's going to touch Drift and give him. Let's see here, where is it at? Lightbearer, Healing Hands. So I'm going to do that. I touch a creature and, well, didn't roll it, but remember I get 346s, so gets that. You get 8 hit points back.
Thank you.
And then she winks at you and says, "It's not from the Redeemer." and then she's gonna stand up here and menace all and look at all these guys and the swing her sword because she's it was her action to do that.
Cool. Yeah, nice. I like the flavor too. Very funny. Okay, and the two guards miss their opportunity to attack. This guy has disadvantage on his saving throws. You're gonna stay dead this time, and he swings his longsword at Drift straight because he's drunk, but you are prone, and he rolls a 17 at a straight roll, which misses, I believe. Yeah, yep. Drift, you just roll out the way, no problem. Okay, Randall. You have to stay! Save us! Save us! And he rolls a 7. You break free easily enough. So just act normally. Like your monologue, Randall, if only we could hear it.
Well, good, because I was giving you narration. So since you've used your imaginations of what just happened at that point in time, you can make it as creative as you want. I'm just going to swing on this guy twice.
Okay. 18 hits. 9, of course, does not. 15 points of slashing damage you cut across him. Maybe another good hit like that, Randall. You could have taken him out. But your first
well, you know what? We're going to try it because action surge.
All right, love it.
We got to thin these numbers out quite a bit. All righty. And here comes 1.
Oh, yes. He goes down and just plain old dies.
And I have just enough movement to get right here and take a swing at this guy right here.
To the north will be at advantage because of timely. That hits as well.
24.
Yep.
Okay, these guys are taking the blows, but they're standing strong. Okay, nice action search, Randall. Is that your turn?
Bonus action. Nope, I don't have anything else.
Hey, Shinigami.
All right, so Zokar's he's not hanging on to anybody, right? He's not grappling anybody.
No.
All right, well then let's do this bonus action. I will pull him another 5 feet towards me here.
Do you resist?
He can't resist.
No, he's alive.
But he's still prone, right?
He's still prone, yep.
It's a telekinetic shove, so if he wants to resist, it's a 14 strength.
Have we faced... We haven't faced Royal Guards before, have we? Only the Hellhound Knights.
That's correct, yeah, that sounds right.
So... Drift... I'll leave it to a d20. On a 11 or better, he won't resist. On a 10 or less, he will. Since he knows they're drunk, but he doesn't know if any of them have psychic powers, because he was unconscious when you first pulled him. He resists.
Strength saving throw.
Okay. And then I will Eldritch Blast. We'll start with this one.
Sure. Ooh, 12 misses. 12 also
Does 12
misses.
still miss?
12 still misses, yeah. 2 Eldritch Blasters, both are missing. I mean, these guys are also well armored, not as well as the knights, but still pretty good. So we'll swing over to Vinnick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Vinnick is going to get into the action. So Vinnick is going to walk in. 10, 20, 25, 30. Okay. I'm going to smack this one here, or try.
Sure.
Here I go. Oh, that's terrible. So 12 misses.
Does.
Swing again?
Sure.
Oh my goodness. Really? This is bad. Okay, I guess that's all I could do. I'm gonna yell obscenities at them.
I would give them psychic damage, but yeah, you guys aren't doing very well. Gala drunkenly swings his longsword at you, rolling a 22. Wow, that's pretty good at disadvantage. Negates the natural 20 at least. And you take 5 points of slashing damage as one of them finally gets a hit on you. The next Royal Guard will do the same thing. Haha, she's easy to hit. Swings. Rolls a 17 at disadvantage, which I believe misses. Yes. So 2 swings, 2 misses. And we'll do it one more time against Gala. Longsword, two-handed, 12 at disadvantage. Okay. This guy runs up to Shinigami, tries to grasp her hand. You have to save us! Get us out of here! And Zolkan is going to try hold of Randall. Where's the other guy? He's all the way over there. Toriel. I'm trying to get it up in your grill, Toriel. So we'll see what happens when it comes to your turn. Queen Athena remains dead. Toriel. Varn is pleading, please, I have a family! Get me out of here!
So he's still holding on to me, or
Rolls a 2.
do we? Oh, okay. So it wouldn't take my action to slip away, or or would it?
No, it wouldn't. So just
Okay.
athletics or acrobatics, and then you're free to act. Okay, so you break free from his grasp. So just take a normal turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there? Not that I would waste a fireball on this, but there's definitely no way to do it. Let's see here. Instead, you know what? I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on Timely, second level.
Okay.
And it's going to be lightning.
Sure.
And let's see here. I'm going to pull this, or use my bonus action to pull this guy out of there. With my telekinetic power.
Okay, let's see if he gets close. Oh, 19. I think he resists. Holding on
He
to
does
Randall.
resist. Fair enough. And that will be my turn.
Right, so Timely. Imbued with fire
Timely.
with lightning breath. Yes, what does Timely do?
Timely is going to fly right there. I think even with lightning, it's still a cone, I believe, right? Let me double check that. Sorry, this is second level.
It should be a cone.
Yeah, I think it is a cone.
Yep, 15-foot cone.
Okay, yeah. So I think I can angle it here. Let's see.
We went 1 square to the south. I'll give you the 3 guards there. Let's go 1 to the south.
Oh, okay.
And then.
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
and
yep.
they all need to make
Okay.
dexterity. I'm going to give them disadvantage of this because they're drunk. They roll a 4, a 16, and an 11, which I think one of them passes.
I'm sorry. What was the one that you think passed?
16.
Oh, 16. Does it happen to be the one with the -1? Oh, it would pass anyways. It's a DC 15. So okay. Yep. So 13 damage for the ones that didn't save.
13, 13, and 6. Wow, go Timely. Okay, don't take them out. But with the lightning, you do a bunch of damage. Timely's never been so powerful. Well done, Timely. And then she drifts back. Excellent. The Royal Guard is going to once again go for drift on the ground. Taking a longsword swing. A straight roll.
Straight. Yeah.
A 12. So that's going to miss. All right. Drift. Barely hanging on. You're prone on the ground. People trying to kill you. What do you do?
Drift will stand up. And he will say, you follow a false queen. But by the Redeemer's light, maybe he will forgive you in the afterlife. And attack the guy that swung at him, this one here. So, let's see here. Spear,
That hits.
maybe?
No, that hits. Yeah.
Okay. Max, 13. Is he still up?
As you drive the spear through his chest. I know you don't like her. You can call her many things, but she is not a false queen. The throne is hers. And that's his last dying words.
Okay. And still believing in the Redeemer's protection and thinking it was the Redeemer that brought him back. Steps forward. And we'll do a punch on this one.
That was his
It's a minus.
Yeah, but 23 hits. Nice
Okay,
punch to the
that's the
face.
punch. Oh, Max.
Oh, you punch his nose into the opposite side of his skull, and he falls to the ground dead.
And then
Fantastic
still
punch.
have one more spear attack since we were saving the bigger damage for this guy.
Sure, you're on a roll.
Okay, it had to end soon. All right.
Put the mockers on you. Okay, Gala took a few blows. There's still 3 guards around you. What do you do?
Gala's gonna say, "Your queen," and point her sword at Ophelia's dead body, is dead, and say, "Surrender now. We have you, and there's no need to die." And then persuasion, I guess, or intimidation.
Sure.
Which one should I roll?
That sounds intimidation to me.
All right. Well, great intimidation. Dear me.
Well, I'm going to say, like, the
I mean,
queen's
that's
all
not
the way
bad.
down here. They can't actually see the queen, and that will be maybe the reason why they resisted. I will say that's a
Well,
free
that was my
action. Okay, no, that's a free action. Feel free to
I
just
was
take some
thinking of an
swords.
action, but I'll take the free if you give it. That guy up there on the right.
Yeah, Bloodsong's on fire now.
Oh, there we go. So 12.
Oh, almost take him out, but not quite.
So I'll swing again. Miss.
Miss indeed. Okay, almost taken out one. Randall, you've got to save us, please! Please! And he rolls a 9.
I'm trying to save you.
No, they panicked. It's athletics. Oh, there we go. Nothing
Aw,
else.
man,
I burned a
you knew you
natural
wasted my
20.
crit.
Get a
Yeah,
natural 20
jerk.
sound anyway.
I had to smack him just for that. That's the player character, not Randall. Randall wouldn't have smacked him for that. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish off this gentleman right here. And longsword. Push.
Here's 1 hit point. Throw damage if you like, but down he goes.
Okay. And it's coming right down here, and we'll swing at the other one.
15 is a swing and a miss.
Okay.
All right.
That's my go.
Shinigami. Oh, please, help me, help me. They're on a 10. Get an athletics of 11 or higher to break free of his grasp, Shinigami. In the event of a tie, nothing changes, so you remain grappled.
Well, then we're going to try for a bonus action to telekinetically shove him.
Sure. So just give him a straight strength saving throw. Meets it.
Fucker.
Meet.
You said little fucker?
So your movement is 0, Shinigami.
All right. So I will telekinetically shove this guy, or I'm sorry, Eldritch Blast that guy.
Sure.
Or not.
11 misses. Chalamet is just getting all right up in your grill, grabbing your hand, and the shots go wide.
Like, that makes sense, because it'd be disadvantage with him on your wrists.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
force choke this I'm gonna force choke this little fucker. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, Vinnick, 2 drunk cards next to you. What do you do?
Well, we're gonna see if we can hit him. Let's. I'll do the one to the right of me, and
Cool.
let's see.
Oh, nice hit with the great sword.
It.
9 points of damage. Beautiful.
Right. I will swing again. Come on.
That one misses. Blocks it with his shield. They're
All
remaining
I can do.
surprisingly loyal to the queen. They know that killing will be in her good graces. The queen lives! You are talking nonsense! And swings drunkenly at you, Gala. Misses drunkenly with a 10. And the other guy says, oh, this is how you kill her. Watch this. Swings drunkenly at disadvantage and rolls a 13. Oh, not good. This guy continues to hold you, Randall. And...
Shinigami.
Oh, sorry, Shinigami. And this guy will hold Drift. Save her! Save her! And there's one more. Come over to
The
you.
Redeemer will save all, young one.
And he looks around with one hand and he says, no! The other one comes up and gets in Toriel's grill. Queen Athena remains dead. Toriel, please, please! Oh, it was a 2. There we go, no problem. Break free of his grip.
All right. I'll slip away then, and I will do a ray of frost on this wounded one on top there.
A ray of frost comes out and misses horribly.
10. All right, and then Timely will swoop in. Looks like only 1 this time, so it'll just it'll attack the north one. Kind of slip up there. Right in front of Drift. Can he angle it just enough to get the one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So the one between up the north there, sure. So dexterity saving throw. At disadvantage, he rolls a 9. So roll damage for that.
And 7.
Okay.
And then
If it's okay with you, I'll flavor it as Drift kind of guides Allie, like, no, this direction.
I love it.
Beautiful. Speaking of Drift, does Timely retreat?
Yeah, I can't select him for some reason.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Timely retreats. Thank you.
Drift?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I had my mic off the whole time. Anyways, thanks.
Let's see here.
Just save me! You have to save me! Athletics or acrobatics, DC 10.
That's what I'm debating on, if Drift would, like, try to do a warming guidance on him to be like, the Redeemer is with you, quell your fear. I'll leave it to a D20 again. So, it's positive, it's a Redeemer, so he would do this. So 11 to 20, that's what he does. Okay, let's go. Nope, Redeemer's not with you. All right, get off me, you scrub. Okay,
Rolls an 8.
acrobatics.
Okay, you break free. So act normally.
Break free. All right. This guy here, spear attack. No, second spear attack. Maybe.
Yes, 18 is in fact their armor class.
Okay.
Okay.
And a punch.
Oh, it just hits again. Nice. Once again, you cave in this guy's nose through the back of his skull, and down he goes.
And I will circle around since I broke the grasp of this servant. And that'll be the turn.
Gala. Bloodsong is calling to you. There's one guy left. I know you've already killed someone, but Bloodsong wants more. And Bloodsong gets some more. 13 points of damage? Oh, yeah. Massive hit. He's looking damaged. If you could do that again, Bloodsong could go down.
I'm going to put a first level smite in on that. So it's
Okay.
2d8.
Yep.
For another 7.
Ugh, he's even more wrecked.
And then I will attack again, but I will do non-lethal to knock him out.
Sure.
Oh.
18
18 hits.
for 10. Well, 2 necrotic and 8 slashing. I don't know if I can make that non-lethal. So it's, I don't know. So, or
Oh.
2 of it's not non-lethal. Oh.
No, I'll say you can do non-lethal. So you knock him out, and he falls to the ground. And with that, you'll take a breath, and the battle is over. And I imagine everybody looks at Gala for a second. What does Gala do?
Gala doesn't do anything. Nothing. She just stands over him and doesn't attack anybody, and puts her sword away. Sheaths her sword and says, "Maybe he knows where a crown would be hidden here."
See, young Gaia is in control. You all were just haste to judge. Judgment is for the Redeemer, not for those of us.
She'll say, "As I that one hit from the dread knight, the demon knight, I felt the sword call to me, and I felt its presence still, though. But I could fight against it."
Well, maybe we should tie this one up if you want to speak to it. Somebody procure me some rope.
No, nobody.
None of you?
Hold on. I think Bennick has rope. Let me look. Let me double check here. Yep, 50 feet.
There we go. So you tie up this very drunk drift.
Yep. I was going to guide myself in case I needed a survival check.
Yeah, sure, survival.
If it's just tied up.
D4.
Okay. All right. Yep.
He's not busting.
Oh, he's hog tied. He's hog tied. I believe he is secure. Oh, I normally didn't partake, but I could use some refreshments from the spirited leaf right now.
Thank you for saving us. Can you get us home now, please?
That way. Redeemer's with you.
Which way did you point?
Perhaps
This way.
you
Persuasion.
can answer the question. Oh, never mind.
Sure, we'll do the persuasion.
He's not even
We'll
trying to
sort it.
persuade. He just exhausted. Like it's that way. Leave me alone. Oh my, wow. Dirty 20 with a +2.
Yeah, they start drifting away. If you want to, Randall, you can.
Well, since you grabbed my arm the entire time, can you at least answer me a question?
Oh, okay.
How many queens exactly are there?
We don't know. We've seen her in many places. We don't think there's only one queen, and you killed her. That's excellent. We thought she teleported around. She tends to be in places that don't make sense. We assumed she was a teleporter.
I wonder. Can you? Who's got the box?
I'll open the box. Drift has the box.
they
But-
say it's
Well, he'll wait. He's gonna be like, as soon as I open this, it's gotta come alive. You really want me to?
It might be good to at least see what's there. If that one's over there dead, what's happened to this one that's inside the box?
Okay, open the lid. I do.
yeah, son of a bitch, let me out of this box, you piece of.
Slam the lid.
I just wanted to make sure that that was the case. Okay.
They run away. Okay. So I think
So
with
she found a way to copy herself, clone herself.
I'll drag the one that's tied over close to by where the dead queen is, so he can see the dead queen when we interrogate him. And I'll say to Shimigami, I'll look at Shimigami and say, "You're better at questioning than I am, and I'll leave it to you to question him." Red cloak. Almighty red cloak is what I shall say.
Where can we find? Have we, well, before I ask,
First, but
have we asked the throne room, have we?
no, we were. We were just in it. That's the
Yeah, we were just in the
room where all
coordination
caves
hall.
were.
All the way to the west.
That's the actual throne room, though.
The room
What was
that
all the
you were
chamber?
in, it looks like it was a ballroom at some point. This area here, number 30.
Oh, okay. No, not 30. The room where we fought the chain guy, was that the throne room when the coronation took place?
Yeah, it's got 3 thrones in there, so yes, it is. The throne room is.
Yes.
Okay. So what's in the building across the courtyard?
So you wake him up, and Shinigami, just make an intimidation check, and we won't go into any details.
Guidance.
We'll just treat it as maybe you're leaning on his. Okay, so 14 plus. Well, first of all, he wakes up and he sees the queen with a horrendous wound in her forehead, and he says, "What's to the north? There's the servants' quarters and some official meeting rooms where the uppity mucks tend to meet and discuss things."
Where else would the queen potentially be or hang out?
In her bedroom? And maybe in one of the meeting rooms. She, I guess you're gonna let me go, right?
It certainly won't hurt your chances if you answer my questions.
He's gonna insight that. So, deception, persuasion. We'll call Shinigami.
Yeah, we'll call it persuasion.
All right, okay.
I guess I said it menacingly, so it could have been intimidation, which is the same bonus. So
Sure. All right, okay. So all sorts of people are coming to meet her. I mean, there was the King's Games, which kind of, we all know what happened there, and people from the Gorsos. I know they've been sending her visits. The Will Tamers, the Ronalds, all sorts of nobles have come to seek her protection. Some of them have gone away and discussed. Some of them have struck deals, but all the nobles are bowing before her at the moment, trying to win her favor. And quite frankly, she's getting sick and tired of these meetings. But if she's in one of these meetings, it'll be across the gardens to the north. All right, so let me go now. I won't say a word.
Probably should insight that.
do we
Sure.
have
Not very good at that, but yeah.
Don't know. Man, you said you'd let me go, right? Okay. One more question, sure.
Before I let you go, and I am going to. This is probably a waste, but I'm going to do it. Zone of truth. We've got to make a charisma 14.
He's going to eventually fail it. There we go. So resists for a round, but then fails on the second round.
All right, so is everything that you've told us truthful?
Yes. The queen can be found in her chambers. If I had to guess, she'd be in one of the waiting rooms to the north. So many people are seeking her an audience with her at the moment.
What other dangers are there here in the palace we need to worry about?
The whole place is a mess. I mean, there's a library over there. Lots of weird cultist people are trying to research something. I'm not sure what. I know some nobles are meeting to the room through this doorway here. And as a general rule, man, there's warehound knights. I don't like them. No, I don't. But they're bound to be wandering around. So keep an eye out for them. The garden.
When was the last time you saw them? Go ahead.
I think the garden should be safe enough to go through. For some reason, the garden is kept immaculate despite these rains. I'm not sure what's up with that, but you should be free to pass through the gardens.
When and where was the last time you saw the queen wearing her crown?
He turns to the body of the queen next to him and says, I don't know, a day ago, something like that.
And where was she at that time?
She was in her room.
And where's her room again?
You'd have searched through her room in
Body
previous
with
sessions.
1,000 cuts.
Okay.
She wasn't there. She might have moved back there, but that's what he's saying. And he's necessarily being truthful about it.
We'd have to go all the way into the coronation hall again, up the stairs.
Okay. Last question. Can we trust you not to sound the alarm and just leave the castle if we let you go?
He says nothing.
Um,
Come on, he's not compelled to tell the truth. He's not. He can take the fifth. Doesn't have to answer.
No, then I'm gonna do this and answer.
Look, I swore an oath to the queen. You might not like her, but I am oath-bound to protect her. What shit? What did I say that for? Come on, I assume you're gonna want to save the kingdom or something. You don't need to kill me. It's basically murder at this point. You gotta be better than that. Come on, just let me go.
You'll raise the alarm if we let you go.
My honor is my life. I'm oath-bound to the queen.
Send him to meet the Redeemer, but do not use that cursed weapon.
Then
To be fair, the cursed weapon's in the forehead of the queen right now.
No, he pulled it out.
Oh,
yeah,
he
I
pulled it out.
didn't leave it in there. Then what I will do is I will use my it's kind of like using mage hand or my telekinesis, and I will just hold his heart so that it can't beat.
sort of Darth Vader
So,
stuff,
in-
right?
Inducing a heart attack.
Yeah.
He gasps for a few times. He struggles. Let's see if he can bust out of his ropes. No, he can't, and he just struggles and struggles. And you hear a slight popping sound as his heart explodes and he dies.
That was unfortunate, but it had to be done. But now we have a better idea of where the queen should be. Let's get moving.
Maybe-
We're all getting pretty tired.
Yeah, maybe we take a breath or two to pray to the Redeemer.
I think we need to find some place where we feel safe doing that.
I see. Only 2 ways in this room. How much safer could you need, friend? We have
We don't
plenty
know.
of furniture here.
We don't know what's in
Bar
here.
the doors.
We don't know what's in the other rooms outside of this hallway.
He just
don't
said
know.
cultists and meetings. Did you not listen to the information that you got from that guy?
But we don't know how many. We don't know how dangerous they are. We don't know if they're going to come out.
Ah, you're right. You're the Red Cloak. We should all listen to you. Let's go.
Should we try and find a room that we can secure ourselves in?
The mighty Red Cloak says find a room, and we're in a room. Ah, I guess they lost training throughout the years.
All right, will you stay here and meditate in this room then? Let me know how it goes.
The Redeemer will protect me.
I want to go up here into this room.
This appears to be where the guards were. Just hanging out. There's a few bottles of wines and stuff scattered on the floor. We'll give you this as well as you take a peek out through the door. I'll reveal some more of the map.
Yeah, my next move was going to be to see if this room here was empty and secure. So
Just do this. So glancing across to the other side of the compound, you see 2 guards there, 2 Hellhound Knights keeping watch on the other side. And that room there, this one here, Shinigami, this one.
yeah, to the east.
Listen, you don't hear anything, and you open up the door, and you see a fairly nondescript room, which appears to be some type of robed room, like for storing robes in. But it's empty.
I think this is our best chance to rest in here. There's only one way in and one way out. Except for Drift. Drift wants to hang out in the open, so he's welcome to do that.
Yeah, we definitely have party members that need to rest. I mean, if no one comes into the rooms we've been in, then I think we'll be safe anywhere. But if they do see this mess that we've left, then I'm sure they will track us down. So I'm not sure it will.
Unless anyone disrupts Drift's meditation, he is staying in this room.
Alright. I'm coming in here. I mean, we're splitting the party. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Death.
I guess
Murder.
if we're gonna split it, then we should just do half and half, or something. I don't know.
I like the idea of hiding up in a room. Follow.
I'll if there's a place for Timely to hide in this hall, like maybe up just hanging out on a statue. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a better idea. I'm gonna, yeah, she'll keep an eye out that way, and I will, while I'm resting, I'll just occasionally look through her eyes, and I will put an alarm on this door, the door, the front doors.
So we'll close those up.
Yep.
And-
Close those.
And alarm that up.
Sorry, the outside doors. Alarm those.
Oh, those doors. Okay.
These ones up here towards the courtyard.
So
Okay.
effectively looking down both those ways. Yeah.
Okay. So sounds like Drift is meditating by himself. The rest of you, I assume, is going into this room. And
I'll hang.
Randall will not.
I'm sorry. I was gonna hang. I'm just gonna rest behind the bar, so I'm not immediately visible. If someone does come in.
smart. And sorry, Randall.
Randall's going to chill at this chair right here.
Yeah, me too. Same where Randall is.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think we'll probably skip next week, Malcolm, because next Thursday is Thanksgiving for those of us in the U.S.
What?
Okay, well, I assume that's true, right? No session
Yeah,
next week?
it's the 28th this year. Yeah, it's late.
Okay, all right. We'll see you in a couple weeks. But last thing
Yeah.
for the thing, I think it's only fair for Drift to make this roll. Drift, roll me a d20.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Well,
we're gonna do it.
How high do we go in this campaign, level wise?
20.
Oh, okay, so we got a ways to go still. All right, cool.
All right,
Well, the-
real dice it is then. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's a 3.
3 is good.
Right.
So feel free to take your short rest now. Nothing will happen.
Okay.
And just
Oh, I got
to
it.
be clear,
All
this
my
book,
hit dice were used. Good.
this book gets you up to level 16. See how thick it is? It's a workout.
What?
And then this book is like the continuation of that campaign. So this takes you from 16 to 20. When we get there, you can make a choice. You can keep your character or roll up a new character at a level 16. It's your choice. But this definitely
Nice.
gets you up to level 20. So, yep.
Cool. Awesome.
And then there's
That's a nice choice. Like if your character would go on or retire, that's pretty cool.
And then they're coming out with 3 more campaign books set in this setting, and there's an overarching story across all 5 books. And the other books will take you from level 1 to 20. So there we go. All right.
Oh, that's cool.
So we'll see. But the book, they're currently writing it at the moment. All right, gentlemen. Well, happy Thanksgiving, I guess, and
You.